Vacations. They're a week or, for our European audience, a 2-month diversion from the stresses of the hustle and bust of a soul-eating Evans job. It's where feet are kicked back, the island beat takes over, and you can scream at a service worker guilt-free because you won't see them ever again. Oh, and speaking of vacations, I bet our good friend Todd Grobin could use one. That's right, tricked ya. This isn't the irreverent cold open of the podcast you're used to hearing. This is the highly reverent ad for Todd Grobin's going away party, presented by Channel Flux, a muscular clown product. Are you a connoisseur of comedic contemplations? Are you into beautifully shot, handsomely edited, blurred-faced plant seedings? Maybe you want to seize the day for 10 minutes by laughing your kidneys out in a tub of ice. Did your sexual awakening happen while thumbing through Theathluith? Maybe you're craving a film noir with more twists than my nipples in middle school when I awoke to mine own hand, squeezing my pubescent puffies through an Aqua Teen Hunger Force shirt late in the eve. Or maybe you just love to support indie artists, guests of our show, or Marshland Monsters comedy songs? Well, that means Todd Grobin's going away party on YouTube is for you. And hey, if you need to relax after a week of auto shop work and kicking the crap out of incompetent villainous biker gangs, look no further than Todd Grobin. But baby, my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speakin' Sentai. Oh, guys, it's Mostly Speaking the Sentai. And guess what? If you're riding a bike, watch out for other people around you. Unlike me on my scooter, I was looking out for someone, but guess what? Someone ran into me on my scooter once, and it was a person, and then he yelled at me. I think he called me the C word, or knowing me, I called him the C word. Bye-bye, mister.
Whoopsie poopsies.
Ooh, whoopsie poopsie
Which
indeed.
C-word?
Cunt, baby.
Oh, my least favorite.
Oh, your least favorite is what I think our guest said, but Nicole,
Yeah.
I pulled my groin, but not my Grobin today is all
Gross.
about Todd Grobin, and better believe that's going to be the episode title, Todd Grobin's Going Away Party, with our guest. Or unless, do you have anything to talk
Just
about?
steal all of their traffic.
Yeah, oh no, to gain them traffic. Guys.
We don't have any traffic to steal. It's fine.
No.
Neither do we.
Oh,
Yay!
Luckily, we know traffic safety now.
Yo,
So
the episode.
we're going to freaking ride bikes right into Todd Grobin's, and Todd Grobin is going to ride into the stars of number 41 trending on YouTube. Oh, that'd be
if
really
only.
good.
Yeah.
That's like 100,000 views.
Yeah, that's like a high school fight.
No, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, you got to go on MySpace and search Reese Puffer, a high school fight. You'll find some good ones if they're still there.
MySpace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because on YouTube, the principal would tell them to take it down. Fuck them
Yeah,
principals.
MySpace isn't afraid of your principal.
Yeah, baby.
Unlike YouTube. Jesus.
Yeah.
And you could do private on MySpace. You had to be their friend. Wonder if principals would make fake accounts like Chill Skater Dude, and then Nicole almost spit out her coffee. But guys, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, 5, and 666, the devil's number. Oh, and speaking of devils, we have someone who's devilishly handsome and
Frank?
No,
Yep.
that's just offensive to our guest, Nikki Jaker.
I didn't say
Frank
he
is
wasn't.
devilishly
I was
handsome.
asking if it was Frank.
No, I'm talking about our guest. Frank's a host of this show.
Oh.
But Nicole, do you have anything to talk about before we get to our guest?
Someone on eBay sent me a question asking if we had an issue of a comic that had a certain penal. And I just, at first glance, thought it legitimately was penal, and they wanted me to either send or receive dick pics.
Yeah,
until I
baby.
realized it was panel.
Panel flipped backwards is penal.
Real exciting.
Because it could have been that Batman comic.
Exactly.
With the penis?
Yeah. It's a silhouette of his penis, right?
It's like Batman. It's mostly in the shadows.
Oh. I mean, the Watchmen went full on.
Yeah, with Mr. Manhattan.
Yeah. Blue wiener.
We had a signing at the shop with Brian Azzarello. I can't remember if that was the writer or the artist, but I said I was going to go up to the artist and just go, nice.
Nice.
You should have.
You think he's still getting that this many years after he drew that?
No, that was this year.
Oh, we're talking about, I was thinking of The Watchmen. We're talking about Batman.
No, sorry. No, the first.
So you had the guy who drew Batman's wiener in there.
Mm-hmm. He drew the first appearance of Bruce Wang.
Nice.
Oh, hashtag Bruce Wang.
Oh, guys, you got to get your Rule 34s when they're actually reality now.
They censored it out of the
reissues.
The hardcover. Yeah, it was fucking bullshit. No, they never put out a second printing.
Oh, dang.
No,
so
it was fucking stupid.
That's very rare now.
Yeah.
I mean, they printed up a bunch.
It was annoying.
And Nicole bought like 20 of them and she's selling them on eBay.
Ooh,
Definitely
I'll take one.
I've thought about like speculating, but then I was like, it's too much effort.
Oh, you also shouldn't say that as a employee of a comic book store.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, she might, though. Spec selling. Oh, guys, just buy up a bunch of tickets to the Justin Bieber concert and sell them at 20% hiked up prices.
No, like the Miles Morales Carnage crossover, like obviously that's something that I would get. Or like the Spider-Man stuff they release with the new characters in it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I had to turn up Nicole. She was talking a little quiet.
I'm sorry.
But, ooh, speaking of carnage and dick pics, oh, man. On Todd Grobin's going away party,
That is a good segue.
our guest went to town on some plants, leaving a carnage of semen in his wake. We have Melzer back.
Yeah, that is the best introduction I've ever been given.
Yes. Your scenage brings destruction.
Was it obvious that was me in that scene?
Yeah.
Okay. We tried to blur my face.
Hey, you can blur it all you'd like, but we know that jerk off motion anywhere.
Wow, I am lost.
You don't remember that scene?
No.
Hey guys, today we're talking exclusively about Todd Grobin's going away party on YouTube channel Flux. That's Flux with 2 X's. DX baby, do them chops.
Chop, chop.
Ooh, see that jerk off motion?
This one?
Yeah.
That's a little different than the one I did in the...
But it's two-handed, you gotta...
Oh yeah, there were 2 people next to me in that scenario, yeah.
Or your penises are on your thighs.
Yeah, I got those knee dicks.
Ooh.
Was it during the videos?
Yes.
Yeah, in the How to Behave episode.
Yes.
We did a Harvey Weinstein, and
Probably
no one would do it on set,
the
so I ended
best.
up doing it.
God, I wish I was on set. I would have done that. And you wouldn't have had to blur anything
he
out.
would've.
I still would have. Actually, anytime, because there's a few times there's penises in the show. They're always the same PNG of a hot dog with a bun and relish and everything. We just blur it until it doesn't look like a hot dog anymore. Because I didn't want to put a wiener in it.
I was thinking you'd have a strap on that just goes underneath your pants. That's what I thought it was.
Oh, no.
Okay. Guys, we're getting behind the scenes footage.
The making of.
So our fans, if you've been... Yeah. If you've been listening to all of our episodes... Back in February, Melzer was on promoting this, and that's what this is, guys.
Yeah, it's out now.
Yeah, baby. What episode comes out Wednesday?
Wednesday comes out our action crime episode. Every episode is a different genre, and this one's called The Hasted and the Trampled. It is the IT crowd is playing a game of our knockoff, legally different version of Magic the Gathering at the party, and one of our sales members, someone from the sales team who used to play that game, ends up getting back into a life he once left.
Oh, yeah. And it's like Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
Oh, man. And just what's the soundtrack of this episode?
Ooh, yeah, good time. There's a very impressive song by someone you might have heard of before.
Ooh.
Someone who's once been said that their music is better than it has to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if the next CD I put out, the cover will have better than it has to be in parentheses underneath Sean Marciniak.
I think it should just be the title of your album.
Oh, yeah.
Do a fucking like Bruce Springsteen with like one
God.
bandana looking back
Ooh.
over your shoulder. Better than it needs to be.
Nice. Yeah, I should do that. I do want to do one called Screaming Until I'm Heard. Or song. That one was going to be originally called Songs to Make My Dad Disappointed.
Oh.
Because it was just going to be disgusting horrorcore.
God, that's amazing.
Ellipses and my mom proud.
Ooh, punching up my jokes.
Ooh.
Constantly. That's why this relationship twerks.
Because I'm throwing punches left and right.
Nicole just made fist motions and
Fisticuffs.
it looked like she was getting sexual with it.
Fisting a vampire.
Yeah, baby.
Fisting vampires.
There is an episode of GMM that came out today where Adam Lambert was on and he had...
His hand was covered in garlic.
And he was like, ooh, perfect for fisting vampires.
Oh.
But they left it
It's
in.
like a family show. And I was like, why didn't they like censor that out?
It could be punching a vampire in it.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I don't want to self-reference, but in Street Wizard, we have a pretty great fisting monologue. It's one of my favorite moments of that whole show.
And where then can they find that?
You can find that on Amazon Prime, The
Oh,
Street Wizard's
yeah.
Apprentice, a different series.
For free, guys.
After you watch Todd Grobin.
Yes.
Yes.
After you watch Todd Grobin on YouTube on the channel Flux.
Yeah, guys. And I would bring up Morphbots, but this is all Todd Grobin.
What about patreon.com/rangercommandph?
No, we can't. No, it needs to be youtube.com
Okay, sorry.
/channel flux, 2 X's.
Sorry.
X squared.
Is that the channel? Is it youtube.com /channel flux?
It'd be really weird if it wasn't.
Yeah, guys.
The channel Flux is their everything.
Okay. Let's fingers crossed,
They
but it
know how
will
to
be in the
brand.
description.
Description.
You want to know else who knows how to brand? Minoru when he's squeezing them nipples, branding that cow.
Oh! Okay.
So do you? Will we get into the show now, or would you like
Never.
to talk more about Todd Grobin?
Yeah, I guess if anyone, obviously no one really knows about it, but we entered a contest 2 years ago that was contest was running out of time. We had 24 hours to come up with a show idea. And if you won, you got a little bit of money for a pilot. And then if you would compete with, I think we competed with 6 other pilots, you get a little bit of money to do a series. And we came with the idea of doing a show that would be one bad corporate party, but every episode would have a different character having a different night. So different it would be like a different genre, but always kind of connecting back to something petty that office people at a corporate-sponsored party with a lot of alcohol would get into. And then we won all that, so the last 2 years of my life has been making this show, and it's been coming out recently.
Yeah, and we got to see the premiere of it, and it
of course.
is...
Yeah, you contributed.
it's so fucking good, man.
Thank you.
It's front to back, perfect. Guys, fucking watch it. It's so good. It's super good, guys.
Well, thank you. Yeah, well, we set out to do it. We were like, we don't want another Chicago comedy web series where it's just people talking in apartments, and it's really not that.
Oh, not at all.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets fucking weird.
Do you want to, since each episode is a different genre, do you want to go down some of the genres you do?
Oh, yeah. So I think the first one was we wanted to do it was like, a lot of corporate parties have hookups. So we were doing the awkward office hookup, and then that quickly becomes more of a thriller horror. We did an episode that was all Band of Brothers, and that was about the last call, trying to get your friends out to go to another bar after the bar. We did a noir one. That one's really fucking weird. I love that.
It's so good.
We already mentioned we did a full-on kind of Fast and the Furious style crime one.
With such low stakes, yet at the same time very high for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It gets really high by the end of it. We just kept ratcheting that up. That was probably the episode that has the craziest effects to do.
And, speaking of getting really high, you guys must have been blitzed out of your mind coming up with this stuff.
Well, one person in the group Pretty much always is. And then the rest of
nice.
us, no.
Who?
Oh, Drew. Drew is never not high.
Drew, I don't have we ever met Drew?
I'll bring him on. He'd love this.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
we got to get Drew.
Yeah.
Does Drew play any person in the show?
Yes. So in the episode that you did the rap for, you'll notice a guy, there's like the speaking character who has 2 goons. Actually, every villain, there's a lot of villains, like kind of just escalates. It's kind of like a roller coaster, but every villain has 2 goons, and those 2 goons are me and Drew.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Drew's also on a shirt for Broken Glass Scrotal Sack, which is that one metal band that shows up in one episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wanted, but people get busy. We wanted just a month of Grobin, and but people get busy, guys.
Yeah.
And it's hard to schedule people to do a podcast.
Certainly is.
Yeah, especially with Frank around. He makes people
Being
allergic.
so cute.
Oh, no.
That hasn't happened yet. Look at him being such a good boy right now, just chilling, relaxing outside of the school. Oh, we're at 19 already. We got to get into this episode summary.
Do it to it.
But one final word about Todd Grobin, which won't be the final word about Todd Grobin, baby. Go watch it. Hashtag Todd Grobin on Twitter at Channel Flux2X to let the people who gave money, let them know you're a fan of it, baby. All right. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Interrupt whenever.
Okay.
Today we watched episode 18 of Carranger entitled A Lying Heart Under Adjustment. Oh, baby, I need to adjust my neck, my back, but not my Todd Grobin because that show is more perfect than me and Nicole walking along a windswept beach. I'm obviously in Zonetta's body and the whole beach is seen through VR.
Oh, that's still going on.
Yeah, it is. I recently came to the conclusion
Why
that...
not Reen's body?
No,
huh?
Zonetta, baby, because it's Carranger.
What about Dapu's body?
Oh, man,
Oh,
Nicole would
no.
fucking hate that. How old do you think Dapu is?
Oh, he reminds me of the little baby from the dinosaurs.
Yes.
So I'm going to say like 9. Oh, what?
I just showed him my baby Sinclair mask.
Which is what he calls his penis.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, my God.
Someone did once say I have a dino dick, so hey, it could be.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I would
Your
like...
dick's extinct.
No, he said it like looks like a dinosaur's. I
A
don't know.
dinosaur's dick or looks like a dinosaur?
A
Those are 2
dinosaur's
different things.
dick? I don't know. I would like him to come on the podcast.
He was like, it's so huge.
I would like him to come on the podcast to explain himself.
Who is this?
My friend Dakota Rust.
All right. No, that is made up.
No, his real name is Dakota Rust.
Have you ever met a Dakota Rust?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he dated
All
her
right.
sister.
All right.
Yes.
Is he like a drifter cowboy?
No.
Pretty much.
I mean, he's like a new age drifter cowboy.
Like a neo
yeah.
bounty
He's got
hunter?
long hair. He's kind of hippie. He loves Cottonmouth Kings, baby. D-Loke.
Drifter.
I don't think that was the motion for
skateboarder.
He used to skate, I think. Yeah, he might skate still. He's a dad now.
It's not like there's anything else to do in Muskegon.
He saw me get a hand job, and afterwards he said, my penis looks like a dinosaur's.
I know we're always here to try to talk about some show we just watched, and
Yeah.
then you always say something that is so mind-blowing about your life before I met you.
Hey.
And that's all I want to talk about.
And it's always something I've heard like 80 times already.
Well, I did bring up that, so the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like me rubbing my nipple, I once woke up, I was bunk beds with my brother, and I was on the top bunk and my brother was on the bottom bunk. This was middle school, and I woke up rubbing my nipple and just like really going at it. And I was like, oh, I need to stop this. I hope my brother didn't see. It was nighttime. He was sleeping. Let's fingers crossed he didn't see that. Maybe that's why he doesn't talk to me still.
I doubt that's what it is.
But
I don't know if that was supposed to close the idea that your life is more interesting than the show we just watched.
no, it's
It
not.
definitely expanded it.
But how old do you think Dapu is? A baby?
Oh, well, yeah, a baby like the dinosaur.
Okay, we don't know how old he is. We just ask everyone that.
Oh.
All right, guys.
We'll have to figure that out for the last episode.
Cut him in half, count the rings.
Yes. That's how we find out how old Franklin is with his little fingernails. But the whole beach, remember, we're talking about, I'm obviously in Zonetta's body, and the whole beach is seen through VR because beaches are gross, whilst our peaches are close. Talking about boobies, baby.
Sure.
Nicole and I's titties just pressing up against each other, nipple to nipple.
All right.
That was all ad-libbed.
Wow.
But what isn't gross is our Carranger friends on a much-needed vacation after a brawl with the Bowzock. I know a Bowzock Nicole would love to brawl with. Crotch, because she could beat his soft body with her tender noodle arms. And guess what? I know a Bowzock Melzer would love to brawl with. Crotch as well, because his arms are so far apart he couldn't possibly perform intricate tilts on GameCube controllers, even using Meta Knight, #broken character. Crotch is easily for the pickin' to get that record up, baby.
He wasn't even in this episode, was
Crotch
he?
was, yeah, for a little bit.
I saw his name.
Oh, yeah, in the lab.
Yeah. Working in the lab late one night, Crotch made a Bowzock with a marvelous fright.
Spooky scary.
Werewolf
Maybe
bar mitzvah. What's up?
I just love that song.
Oh, Werewolf bar mitzvah or Monster Mash?
Werewolf Bar Mitzvah.
Okay, you guys. Remember, those last two verses, if you hear it on YouTube, that's Childish Gambino singing that. Where was I?
Fighting Crotch.
Yeah, guys, you gotta beat that Crotch. But back to the Carranger on an island vacation. They're doing everything friends do on said vacations. Driving go-karts that totally brip, appreciating painted paper, riding pony bareback, and squeezing teat. Oh, baby. But what the fudge is this? Dapu was left out of the trip. He's their best friend. He is to the Carranger as Jesus Christ of Bethlehem is to the world. Matt Giordano was right. The Carranger are terrible human beings. That's how you say Matt's last name, right?
How do you say it?
Giordano.
Giordano.
Okay,
Yeah. I like to do a character that's someone who can't understand anything said from a different language unless they repeat it back to you in the accent, and that's a perfect one.
Matt was also a performance god in Todd Grobin's Going Away Purdy, presented by Channel Flux, a muscular clown product. But I guess Dapu can't go because he's an otherworldly being, much like Katie Johnston Dean of Todd Grobin fame at Generic Brunette on Twitter. Yeah, I'm getting into all the plugs, baby.
Damn.
That's her hyphenate, right?
I have lost track.
Okay, guys. Ask her about her hyphenate, baby. And go check out Mortified. So he would have gotten found out by Mr. Pegasus. So I guess Dapu swam to another island in Japan and walked the countryside to get to them. Damn, that's a friend you don't want to let go of. But remember, guys, you can hop in. Oh, hopping into my heart. But you've heard of the boy who cried wolf?
That was some good hopping in.
Nicole, we're not at 30 minutes left. We're not at 30 minutes. I actually tried to. We're not at 30 minutes yet. There we go, baddies. But have you heard of Cry Girl Alien of? Well,
Nope.
You have now, because some lying dick fools the gang into thinking there's an alien, but it's just a maskless Michael Myers, pitchfork and all.
Oh, no.
She sees some real aliens then, but no one believes her because she's a strawberry-eating ass liar. Nope.
Ass-eating liar.
Strawberry-eating ass liar, not
You
eating
had it right
ass.
the first time.
Oh, man. I'm not saying a little child's eating a strawberry's ass. Guys,
Except you just did.
what part of the strawberry's the ass?
That's
when
pretty
you
deep.
take the green part off of it.
But that's how it gets nutrients. So that's its belly button, right?
No.
Oh, man.
You get your nutrients through your belly button?
Oh, no, when you're a
Well,
baby,
you're trying
you
to
do.
apply. Oh, when you're a baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because the vine is technically an umbilical
Yeah,
cord.
and when you're an adult, that's where your ass is.
Oh, yeah. Nicole and I go ass to mouth all the time. I'm constantly giving her zerberts on her belly button. Ooh, I'm putting my mouth on that ass, girl, giving them tickles.
Oh. Hashtag Zerbert.
You know, button spelled Button.
Oh, guys. And ON is right. Onsen, that means. Speaking of that, we got them, Hot springs.
Naked.
She then sees a real alien, but no one believes her because she's a strawberry-eating ass liar.
We're back.
It's not until some perv in Bowzock scoops up Natsumi's bathwater that the gang gets to wisen. Let us know if you'd buy my bathwater, #SexySuds on Twitter. But through some Harriet the Spy maneuvers, we find out the burglared bathwater is for a takeoff crystal, which the rays make anyone shot take off their clothes. Noogie, or yeah, that's how it's pronounced. Noogie means take off. So it's for real.
Work that into your everyday conversations.
Yeah, guys. Ooh, give someone a noogie. Bully a kid to take off their clothes.
Okay.
If you're also in high school, haze them, haze her. Ooh, you gotta watch that porn, baby. Woo, baby. So the water is used for masturbation aid, but not the way I'd use it.
That's what it's used for.
Yes.
Thank you for explaining, because I didn't
go.
get that in the show.
Yeah, they shot the take off and they took it off, and he said, "Oh, a perfect specimen," talking about Natsumi. They wanted to see her friggin' jazzy up nips.
Well, they did not get that.
They didn't at all. Where was
Spoiler.
I'm constantly okay, but what I would use it for would have been turning it into said crystal and shoving it up my butt. Tapu gets shot by the ray and is all like, womp, womp. Womp, womp,
No
womp,
subtleties.
womp, womp. Looking for a partner to ride, genuine style. You guys have heard that pony song. Oh, pony boy, stay golden within my shower.
Okay.
The Carranger then get big, get shot by some sensual oils and steamy earth squirts, but nothing can stop them from slashing their way through alien scum.
Yeah.
In the end, we learn if you're a kid thinking about lying, don't fool people into thinking man-eating aliens are around. Do the responsible thing and lie about your age, because that way you can buy beer and be the cool person at a high school party. Carranger.
I feel like you'd be good at
Carranger.
leading people through some kind of like transcendental meditation.
I'd be good at guiding someone into a bad acid trip.
Yeah, I think I'm in one.
Oh, nice.
Do that.
Hey, that's what Brian, I think, said as well. Melzer, we ask this to everyone. We already know your history with Power Rangers, but maybe we don't know your history with Carranger. First, what did you think of this show?
It's the worst worst Sentai.
For real?
For real.
Oh, no.
I think it might be because it's probably the version of it I would make if they gave me one, where I'd be like, I'll make it kind of funny. And then it just fails at being a good show in every way.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We love it.
Is that Universal?
No.
Oh, wait, Universal with us too?
Yeah.
You like it?
I like it.
Oh, I thought you love it.
No.
Oh, no.
This is not new information.
I thought you said you were really like.
I
oh,
said
yeah.
it was growing on me.
Okay.
I should bring this up before I forget. I wrote down James will make a diaper pun in the opening, and I was certain of it, and you didn't, and I'm so pissed.
I haven't seen this episode since I first watched it, and to do the summary, I just kind of clipped through it.
It was just a bad read on my part. It was that you don't take the low-hanging fruit, you go.
Oh, guys, you got to take the low-hanging fruit,
And
a.k.a.
eat its strawberry ass.
Eat a belly button, guys. Oh, my God. If you're in a relationship, give someone a zerbert and do hashtag eating strawberry butt.
That's why I tune into this podcast, is for all of the sexual tips.
Yeah, guys. Ooh, sexual tips. Put a strawberry in your belly button. Hashtag strawberry
Shove
tips.
a crystal right up your ass.
Crystal right up your ass till your earth squirts.
Yeah, you can do that on Twitter. Porn's on Twitter, guys. Get wise to it.
Get with
Have
it.
you not found out that porn's on Twitter? Get to that.
Some people might not know yet.
You
It's
don't
weird.
need a gun with crystals to make people take off their clothes.
I thought you were going to say also. I did think you were going to say you don't need a gun to shove up your butt.
Oh my God.
You don't need a gun to come unless you're really into some kinky ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but not everybody
Yes.
needs one.
No, you just need a plant to jack off on.
Yeah.
And a PNG.
What you didn't see is off screen someone was holding a gun at me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And we own guns. It's canon on this podcast.
Boom.
You ever heard that Brotha Lynch song?
It's definitely not you just holding Frank and making gun noises.
I have done that too. I hold him and I go, meow, or if I'm holding him the other way.
Oh, right.
You ever heard that Brotha Lynch song, Brotha Lynch Hung song, where he goes, put a 9 in that pussy hoe and cock it back slow? It's a really fucked up song, guys. Check it out. I think it's called Return of the Baby Killer.
It's probably just like his penis and not a real gun.
Oh, no. He's,
In case you were wondering, it's actually a gun.
It might be something like that. Hold on.
This is not a metaphor.
Hey, I've said that in a song before. Let me pull up and read the lyrics.
This song has not been a metaphor. I have peanut butter in my puss.
You better pray when you see me put that 9 up in that pussy hoe, cock it back slow, rock it back and forth, wait for the nut, then let my trigger go boom. Pussy guts all over the room. If you ain't seen it, then I'm fiending for the meaning of that Nina of doom. 2 inches in and 4 inches out. You back that, can't say that word. That pack
Ass.
that gut. So pretty much, and then hit that endo sac. It's like that. He's for real talking about.
Well, when he said nut, it made me think it was a wiener. And then when he said pussy guts everywhere, we thought it was a gun again. But then he was like, only 2 inches in. And then I was like, well, that's kind of small for a gun. So I don't know.
Hey, guys, 2 inches is fine. It's big. It's just how you use it.
But for a gun, that's like what size gun would that be? Like a dirigible? No, that's a
shotgun.
The one you can.
What's the little tiny gun that like card sharks have that come out of the sleeve?
He didn't say that was the whole gun. He was just saying 2 inches,
inches of
it.
Yes. It could have been a full rifle.
Yeah, exactly.
Literal trigger warnings here. Should have said that beforehand before I started singing Return of the Baby Killer. This is a Sentai podcast, baby.
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
How long? 30 minutes and we're just talking about guns and pussy.
Yeah,
Eat
guys.
that strawberry ass.
Ooh. I guess pussy guts could be like a quim. Squirt. You gotta drink some Squirt, guys. The soda pop, not the ejaculate. Say sody pop when you're talking about Squirt. I would love some carbonated Squirt. The ejaculate, not the sody pop. But then it becomes a sody pop. Throw some sugar in there. But what notes do you guys have?
What are we here for?
Yep.
What's
my mind just
happening?
melted out of my head. Like Squirt.
Oh, when I squirt, my mind melts.
This is on brand. First thing I've written down is vagina teeth face. I assume that's the monster that was stealing bathwater.
Yeah.
So I didn't catch until you did the wrap up that the water had a purpose.
Yeah, the water,
It's for him to jack off.
Yeah, guys. What it does is like something inside it will crystallize and become that crystal.
Like if you remember when they were like, she was like spying on them in the lab.
Yeah.
He poured the water
one night.
into like the glass funnel thing.
Right.
And then it turned into the crystal.
I guess for viewers at home, the plan of the episode was to get the Rangers naked
Yes.
so they
Yes.
could get a cold and stay in bed for 10 days.
Yes.
Okay, so now, Then they went and stole the water. Was it important for the Rangers to be in the water when they stole it?
I don't think so.
But he was already in that bath when we saw him the first time. Did he trip and spill the water?
No, that was him being lazy and like just relaxing. They're very incompetent, the villains.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was like, after this, I'm going to work on the gun. Well, and the reason why the Rangers were there,
No.
I was going to
It's
say
weird.
it connects to the previous episode, but that wasn't the Rangers. That was just the Bowzock still trying to go to the onsen.
Yeah.
And Vagina Teethface ran all the way to where they were getting on that train, right? Because that's the alien that she saw?
No, he was running from a different area. And I think he was running into the hot springs because that girl jetted. I don't know.
I took it as, so the girl is like out there. She sees the first alien, right? Then the second alien, that was this monster.
Yes.
Yeah, she's still at the first location.
No,
So
she ran. She's like
ran
going through some
really
bushes.
far and was like yelling in an empty street.
But
And
she
then
got
she
to where
goes-
the people were,
She
which were getting on a
eventually does.
train to go
Yeah.
take to the hot spring.
Yeah. No, they weren't. Those other people weren't going to the hot spring. I don't think.
The other people like Hunter S. Thompson with the little kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Which, oh my God. So she says, there's an alien. And they're like, you little liar. We know you're lying. And Ichiro, I think that's his name, laughs exactly like Showa era children in Godzilla movies.
It was so fake and so loud.
Yeah. He's clipped that mic.
Give us one.
He went like, ah!
Do you have
That
one?
was way too high. No. No, he was like, ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah. I'm Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. They nailed it.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Am I in there? Am I in the episode?
Hi-yo, why are you so sad today? I got my butt stuck again.
Why was Dapu in the woods?
Dapu is in the woods because he was left out. They didn't invite him because...
I figured he was probably looking for the Bowzock.
No, he was looking for them because he wants to hang out with them and have the vacation, but he wasn't allowed to go because they don't want Pegasus to find out about Dapu because then they'd have to explain like, oh, he's here because we're Carranger.
Who's Pegasus?
Yeah.
That's their boss,
Okay.
which, goddamn...
Well, it's the company they work for.
Yeah. Well, I call him Mr. Pegasus.
store,
He's the
whatever.
president, the owner of Pegasus Auto. And that is a
Which
company
is-
trip.
Yeah, I was going to say it's weird because it seems like a locally owned business, but they're saying it's like a company trip, which is just weird.
Well, they're a small business. So guys, support small businesses.
They must just be like very successful, I guess.
Don't help small businesses.
You want to know what? Screw small businesses, baby. We all about those corporate fucking subsidized taxes, baby. The 1% stay to 1% and keep growing.
Yeah.
No one's allowed in our club. No freaking poor babies. Quit whining about them taxes you get stuck with.
If you want in about being poor, just don't be poor anymore.
It's not hard, people. Just
my
don't
God.
be poor.
I don't care about you or Indiegogo trying to support a goddamn improv class.
I'm working 3 jobs. Just work one job that pays 3 times that. Come on.
You're trying to pay for medical bills. Just don't be sick.
Yeah. Preventative care. Go for a run.
Exactly. Stay healthy so you don't become unhealthy and get a better job that has better health care.
It's not rocket science.
Unless, hey, rocket science pays
Perfect
well.
job.
Yes.
Oh, you can't pay for the education. Just get a better job, like we said before.
That will-
Bootstraps.
to pay for
You know?
it.
Pull them up.
And if you can't afford bootstraps, well, guess what? Make your own DIY. But I don't
Yeah.
want to see any Indiegogos about some DIY Patreon you have.
God, when my wife's
An
dumbass
Indiegogo
uncle was
for a
our
Patreon.
age, he was already, running UPS or something.
I know.
He never even heard the word college before he ended up doing that. So what are you doing?
My dad, fresh out of college, found a guy, started a business, and you want to know what? The bank took down that business eventually, but still, he was able to support 3 kids. How come we can't support ourselves? This has been going on way too long, I feel like, this bit.
The bit.
Oh.
That's why I'm here. I thought this was a conservative talk radio show.
It is, guys. We love our president.
And we love Todd Grobin.
Yeah.
If you love Donald Trump, you love Putin. And if you love Putin, you'll love Todd Grobin's going away party.
Oh, yeah. And if you love corporate artists, you'll love Todd Grobin.
Oh, yeah. Got that Channel Flux money.
Yeah, baby.
Channel Bucks money.
Channel Flux is going to make us bleep that out.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Big Channel Flux.
Yeah. Oh, get near that mic, baby.
Oh, sorry.
You were like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, no, wait, no. This is not a bit. Oh, man.
Oh, right, Pegasus. Okay, so
Yes.
that was that's the company they work for. I didn't get that from that episode. That's
Yeah.
okay. Was one of the mustache men? There was like two mustache men who
Yes.
never really get any reference. One of them is Pegasus?
Yes, the one in the picture and the one always by the little boy.
Yeah, what was going on there?
That's
Was he
his
like
dad.
Okay, all right.
That's what's going on.
Like, there's
there.
two options. It's his dad or I don't like it.
It's his dad or his daddy. Oh, yeah.
You did
Peggy
it.
Hill.
So summer colds, that's like a whole thing, huh?
Summer
Yeah.
colds fucking suck.
I don't think I've ever gotten one.
I've gotten it once.
Were
and
you
it
in bed for 10 days?
Sucks. No, but it's just
Were
like
you taking your clothes off
especially
outside?
here because it's like so thick in the air, and then you're like stuffy, and it's just like it's like so hot, and it's disgusting, and it's the worst.
Damn. I've only had those winter colds that, like legitimately almost kill you.
Yeah, same-ish. No, I've gotten maybe one. No, usually I got that pus in my mouth one
Call it
last
Squirt.
summer. What?
Call it Squirt.
Oh, yeah, guys. Well, I called it, because I eat so much ice cream, I called it sweet cream backed up and wanted to, it needed somewhere to come out of my body, and it chose my mouth where it came in.
That's like legitimately how aristocrats in like England back in the medieval times died. Like, I had
Yeah.
too much sweet cream. And now I have gout and syphilis.
The bile, that's how we gauge health.
That's back when like having certain diseases was like a status symbol.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, well, being overweight was a status symbol,
Oh,
but
yeah.
also like, oh, I have gout. That's the rich man's disease. Like, I can't walk with my legs because I've had too much cake. You've never had cake in your life.
What? The rich man's disease now is like being a psychopath.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you need to be a
Okay.
psychopath in order to be a rich person. Like rich people
You
are
have to be willing to fuck people over
Yeah.
and not feel guilty about it.
American psycho
God
style.
damn it, is that what I'm doing wrong? See, I was
Yeah.
talking to somebody
you
else.
have a conscience. That's your problem.
Oh no, I got to get rid
you
of
have
that.
a moral compass.
I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to start giving all my money to corporations.
get it out of here.
When I was in high school, I was like, I need to start being a dick for like girls to like me. God,
How'd that
toxic
work out?
Fuck
masculinity.
yeah.
Not good. I mean, like my last high school girlfriend did, and I quote, say she found me attractive because I was dangerous.
Oh.
And I know.
It's because you had the clown makeup on, right? And you looked like Sting the wrestler?
Because I think it was because of the horrorcore. I think she thought I was dangerous because of that. Boy, was she in a rude awakening after 6 months with me.
So okay, there's a guy who I met at a party a couple weeks back, and he is an actuary. Do you guys know anything about
No.
that?
No.
They're like risk assessment people. They have to have like just the craziest level of like algebra knowledge to be able to like get this job. And it constantly has different levels of like taking math tests that are harder and harder and harder. And he was like, got to talk with him. He's a very amped up guy, and he starts being like, "Oh, you should check out my books. It's like math like this," and starts showing me. And I mentioned something about like, man, I wish I could like focus the way you do on math on like my own projects and
Yeah.
stuff. And he's like, "Oh, you know how you do it? Adderall." And he got so pushy about Adderall, he gave me a bag of it.
No.
A bat like of dust or pills?
Of pills.
Okay.
But like before I left, he was like, "Here, do
pretty
this and try
crushed.
writing. You're gonna like get so much done. You're gonna feel so much smarter. You're gonna be so much better." So I guess there's the get rid of your conscious path to success, and then there's pills, baby.
One rapper producer tried pitching mushrooms to become like,
Ooh,
if you ever
yeah.
have like creative block, just do microdose mushrooms for a little bit, and then you'll be good as gold again.
Did you do it?
No, absolutely
Did he
not.
give you a baggie of it?
No, I
think
wish.
that's the trick. Because I'm very tempted to do this Adderall thing because now I'm just sitting with a bag of Adderall and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this?
Oh wait, you got the Adderall?
He would not let me leave without Adderall.
Sell it to teens.
Teens listen to this.
Yeah.
Teens, hit me up. MT Melzer on Twitter. I'll sell you Adderall.
Yes, you in big
This
pharma
is
now.
legal.
For legal purposes, he's not really going to do that. Give it to your dog. Oh, you want to know?
The only thing that could be worse than selling to the teens through the
my
podcast is just
gosh.
killing my dog with it.
I revealed on our 1 year episode that when we went to your birthday party,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know dogs weren't supposed to eat grass. And I saw your dog eat grass for maybe 5 minutes, and I was like, man, that dog's hungry. And then I think your wife or you came up and said, no, stop eating the grass. And I was like, uh-oh, don't make eye contact with them. They will know I was watching this.
Yeah, no, it makes them sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, don't let a dog eat grass unless it's that dank Chiba stuff.
Sweet, sweet Chiba.
I came up with, if someone's in an intervention, think of this. You can use this. I also told Sean he can use this. This bit is in the public domain. Someone is like having an intervention and people are like, you really need to like stop doing drugs, this and that. And someone says, well, this Chiba has been kind bud to me. This Chiba's been kind to me. That's 2 strands of dank ass stank, baby.
In this scenario, are you the person being given the intervention?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the next time someone gives you an intervention, here's a loaded, surefire joke that's just gonna really lighten the mood.
Yeah, of saying like, well, you guys have been dicks to me. Well, guess what? The Chiba's been kind to me. Like, don't do the drugs.
Chiba has been kinder to me than you ever have.
Bud.
Yeah,
Sticky with that,
but we
man.
need to stick the kind in there.
Kind.
Oh, Nicole, don't scream into the mic.
This is presupposing that people are doing interventions for smoking too much weed, which I feel like, as far as interventions go, is probably on the very low scale of what happens.
Yeah, you're right. Like I've said, that pathway program that my brother was in, some people were doing horse tranquilizers.
Yeah.
They were shooting up Propel water.
What?
Yeah, and they just said, yeah, it gave me hives.
What?
Yeah. I've lived a life. No, actually, I've lived. What's the
Parents, give your
precariously.
fucking teenagers something to do.
I know.
Like, Jesus Christ.
If the outcome is it gave me hives, why are they there? Like, did they want to keep doing it?
No. I mean, they also were doing like heroin. They had the needles around, and they were like, "What can I do with this?"
It's got electrolytes in it.
It's like if you have bottle rockets around. What am I going to do with
You
this?
just stick it up your butt.
Yeah, baby. Or strap it to some inline skates. See what will happen.
Oh, yeah, that's a better idea.
So it's kids.
Wizard's duel.
A wizard's duel? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were, at first I thought you said a wizard stool, and I was, ooh, it's shooting out of your butt. Yeah, guys, please give your children something to do.
No,
We
teenagers.
listed 3 great activities.
Teenagers are the fucking worst because they have too much time to cause trouble.
And they have too much angst.
Yeah, so much angst. Did you guys have a lot of angst? I know you did.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a lot of angst?
Yeah.
I had a lot of angst.
I only had angst.
And you were just like, will someone fucking give me 3 hearts in their journal in
I
Harvest
also
Moon?
just had like I didn't realize this until I started dating James, and he pointed out
This happened when you were teenagers?
no
Oh, okay.
that I get hangry, like legitimately if I haven't eaten.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like I will get like super pissed. And like now that I can like I like know that's what's happening, I still can't like there's this part of me that's just like and like the other part of me is like don't fucking say it because you only feel this way because you're hungry.
But then there's the pull.
Exactly. And it's like, yeah, but this is fucking pissing me off.
No, I'm righteous right now. Yeah.
So, like, I didn't even realize that I got that way until I met James. And then I was like, holy shit, there have been so many times where I was like a dick just because I was hungry. And if I like knew this so much earlier in my life, this would have made my life so much easier if I just like fucking carried snacks with me.
Oh, yes. So much of my life I went through like, no, I'm just depressed. But like really I like wasn't sleeping or eating or doing anything and not going outside or seeing people. And then I was just like, my life's horrible. But I'm just like doing the stuff people do to like torture someone before they interrogate them to myself for fun.
Yeah.
And then I started, like trying to get sleep and eating right and stuff. Suddenly I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to just think, wow, like My head feels a lot heavier now, and this was in 5th grade, and it wasn't until 9th grade that I realized, oh, this is serious depression.
I was so hoping that story was going to end with like, and I had this metal hat.
You know, with James, it could be anything.
Yeah.
It's this helmet I've been wearing.
Damn, and then I just took it off, and my life got a lot better.
I should have been wearing a helmet throughout my entire childhood. I had so many concussions, but that gives me save points to go back to. I think, honest to God, that when you black out, that's a save point you can hop back to.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I've blacked out a lot, so
Hey.
we should try it with some kind of Inception thing.
All right.
So,
But I don't know how to activate
So you have
that.
to kill yourself to find out if you'll go back to that
No,
point?
I don't know
me-
how to activate it.
what's dipped me into like, what is that, like the Minority Report style, like tube room? You know, like where those like the psychics were like floating in that bath water, and we'll just like put a funnel in my mouth and pour alcohol in it until I black out.
Okay.
And see if I wake up in the past
Oh,
at a
but-
point that I've already blacked out.
I'm just afraid because, you know, like we have a lot of
That
mics
I'll
and
spin over and just drown.
Well,
like
you
that.
brought up Inception, and in order to wake up from the dream, you have to kill yourself. So that's what I was saying.
what? Well,
Yeah, you've never seen Inception.
I haven't. So
Wait, no. Isn't that not what you do?
No, that's why you're just like, oh shit. I don't want to. Okay, this came out a long ass time
Spoilers.
ago. Okay, spoilers.
Exactly.
The wife is like, oh, like they were in real life, but the wife was like, no, this is a dream. In order for me to wake up, I just have to kill myself. So then she kills herself, but it wasn't a dream.
You are correct.
Yeah.
But then Biggie shows up and he's like, it was all a dream. Melzer's looking at me like he does not know this reference.
Who's Biggie?
Bigley Wallace Smalls? Christopher styling too, but
Oh, that's how I remember him.
you with the tube in your mouth, I'm very afraid you'll try and like black out, but you'll just be drunk and singing into a talk box.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, guys, Peter Frampton style. I think that was him doing a talk box. Let us know. A hashtag talk box.
I would totally watch a drunk Inception though, where like you are able to like teleport back to other blackout moments, but like you can't do much because all you are is just like about to throw up at a new party. But you do have the knowledge of the future momentarily, so like, yeah, I don't know.
See, in mine, I was just a child constantly being hit on the head.
Oh,
Those
that's
are
different.
my blackout moments.
Were you like a child boxer?
Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah.
Lil Mac, like the real Lil Mac. But Lil Mick for McCullum. And, yeah, guys, I can say that word. Mick is a offensive term for Irish people.
Oh, I know all the offensive terms for Irish people.
Okay. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Melzer does not
no,
sound Irish, so...
I'm adopted. We don't really know what I am.
Oh, wait, you are? Wait, for real?
Yeah. We
Pinky
can all be
promise.
related. Yeah, pinky promise.
Oh, yes. What if we are related?
That's my biggest fear for a while was like, I'm going to fuck my sister.
Nice. Yeah.
Not...
Taboo style, baby.
Yeah, that became in vogue, I guess. On the
Yeah,
internet.
guys. I mean, it still is with the step stuff, which is
Yeah.
bonkers.
Oh yeah.
My manager said that his grandfather had like multiple secret families.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's like, what if you just like accidentally like fuck your first cousin?
See, that's something I've been legitimately afraid of. Was like because I
Yeah.
have a lot of mystery in my genetics. Was like anybody who looks a little like me, I should probably just not fuck.
Yeah.
You're just fucking centaurs.
He said that
Todd
one of
Grobin.
his cousins did the, what is that called?
23andMe?
Yeah, one of those
Or
like
Ancestry.
Yeah.
sites or whatever, and said that like they had all these cousins, so they like went to their grandfather and were like, do you know this so and so? And he's like, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Man, secret families are real, guys.
That's a sad thing about our generation. Our generation probably is going to have less secret families than any other generation. One, because of things like Facebook, but also, how can we afford it?
Yeah.
You know?
Corporations, guys. That's how we afford
Yeah.
it. We all start a corporation, incorporate ourselves. We're rolling in that Doughboys money.
Get a
Well,
bailout
I mean,
instantly.
secret families, I feel like, are usually rich people, right?
It does. They can just be normal middle class. It's like people who are I don't want to
I'm
say
only pulling this from like movies and TV. So
I'm pulling it from polygamists. Polygamists are I guess if they just had one family, but I'm saying like people who have secret families are kind of I'm not. If you're a polygamist, I'm not trying to talk down on what you do, but what I'm saying is economically, you have to have a certain amount of money to raise that big of a family.
Well, so yes, but I guess like the main difference between polygamy and the way it's typically done is they are not keeping it a secret.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, here are the wives or here are the husbands.
Yeah.
But when it comes to secret families, then it's more like they know something's wrong because they're keeping it a secret.
No, but I'm not saying like wrong or right. I'm just saying like because Nicole said like they have to be they have to be rich. I just think they need to be upper middle class.
Right. Wasn't the rash of it the traveling salesman?
Yeah.
That's what like started it.
Oh shit,
in the American mythos.
My dad's a traveling salesman now.
Whoa.
Daddy got secret family. Nicole.
yes.
Was your dad a traveling salesman?
No.
Yeah, but he that wasn't a secret family. That was
That was an accidental.
That was just
That was before my sister was born.
a mistake.
I'm pretty
He
sure.
brushed under the rug and never thought
Yeah,
about it again.
Exactly.
Her dad sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. Daddy not good. Let's get to some starred notes real quick.
Yeah.
Nicole.
God, and Ashley tried to like defend it, like
Okay,
that,
now we're talking about this now.
Tried to romanticize it.
What?
And I was like, no, that's worse. Like that makes it even like that's not better.
Clearly, I know what's going on,
That
but the
is
audience
so
might not.
bad.
We've talked about it before.
Okay, so they know. So I'm the only one that doesn't know.
Yeah, Nicole's dad had a
Was just saying that like he didn't want to like I don't know like connected to them like his other like my half sister because like he wanted his own, I'm doing air quotes, his own family, and she kind of like said it in a way that like romanticized it, and it's like no, that's super fucking shitty and terrible.
He had to just dip out because we know he wasn't paying child
like,
support
that's
for
so
his
fucking
own family.
selfish.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I would like you to, because you've said it before, like to meet this other sister and just say like, dude, you really were not missing anything. I know that's sucky for me to say and you probably think differently, but for real, man, that dude sucks.
That kind of happened with when my sister, because my sister's also adopted, she went to go like find her like initial birth family or whatever. And that's basically what ended up happening was like she eventually met people who were just like, yeah, you don't want to actually meet, like there was like I guess technically her like half brother or brother was like, yeah, you don't want to meet them for real. I've been working to get them out of my life.
I've thought about like messaging my like ex stepmom and being like, I'm sorry, he's such a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Just because like at the time I was a kid and I didn't understand. And I think she doesn't know
so
that like I'm an adult now and I understand like everything that happened and like who he really is. I think that's why she's always like kind of hesitated to try and like keep contact with us.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking crazy person.
And she thinks contact with you means contact with him.
More that he'll like go after her and be like, don't fucking talk to my kids.
Oh. He's terrible, Peter.
Wait.
Ooh, guys, deal with your trauma through comedy. Nicole, within this story, Natsume, we're going back to Sentai.
Just
Natsume
transitioning,
has...
Well, my mom's awesome. So.
Yes.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to mom.
Screw off, mom.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Not your mom, my mom. Yeah.
Whoa!
I gotta keep her in check so she's, you don't want...
What?
Yeah, you don't want, like, your mom thinking...
Nice to your mom. She loves you.
It's like if you feed a stray cat, they'll keep coming back to you. You need to set boundaries. Do that with your parents, guys.
Oh, my God.
We got a lot of advice for young people in this show.
Yeah. No, this is advice for anyone.
Give them the zerts.
Even if your parents are dead, ghosts can make contact. okay? It happens in my dreams. Shadow monsters come to me. Those could be my grandpapa, my pa. He could be trying to jump out from a corner and scare me. That could have been his style of humor back when his knees were good. I don't know. He might have wanted to scare me as a little tyke. Who knows? But not to me.
Just as like a rule of thumb, don't listen to anything James says.
Not to me. And this little girl make a connection because she's like, you're not a liar. And this little girl says, I'll stop lying and I'll be a wonderful woman just like you, Natsumi. This is a female role model. Nicole, when you were younger, who was your female role model?
I don't know. I feel so on the spot. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Who was your female role model?
I'm gonna go with Sigourney Weaver.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably Hilary Duff, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Hilary Duff is
But she really wasn't
queen.
like, I guess I was thinking of like an adult,
Yeah.
but she really wasn't at the time.
To you, she's older than you.
But yeah,
Hilary Duff or Lizzie McGuire?
it's the same thing,
Hey.
Street fight?
essentially.
Who'd win?
Oh, yeah. Who'd win?
Yeah. I think if it was like classic rules, Hillary Duff, but if it was in the streets, I think Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire could astral project into a cartoon and really just beat the hell out of Hilary Duff.
What was yours?
I guess like Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Which one was
but
8?
The one that people don't like. It's with Squall, Cypher.
Yeah, this isn't helping.
Okay. It came out after 7.
Oh, that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, we got you. We got you.
Yeah.
It's funny that we went from mom to talking about what's Natsume.
Yeah.
Because I wrote, is that a ranger or a middle-aged soccer mom?
She's not middle-aged. She's younger than us, probably.
No.
She came off very adult. The rest of them look very young, even for rangers.
Let's see how old this actress is,
You
baby.
mean now?
I wrote Natsume is OG Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, because she wanted to be a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
A wonderful woman.
A wonderful woman.
A wonderful woman.
Guys, talk about thing real quick.
Yeah, okay, who's the child molester?
Dapu in the nude.
So apparently in the series, his wiener gets seen, but it was not in that
According
episode.
to James.
According to James, yeah.
Yes, okay. So I think somewhere we see his penis. It's just a felt penis.
No, I vaguely remember that because I think I caught it when
And
you were
I, like,
watching it the first
paused it.
time.
Yeah.
But it was not this episode.
It was not this episode. And then Melzer said, if not this episode, when?
Yeah.
I think he does another change up. I think this came out in 1997, or 96 minus 78.
There's a fucking...
She would have been 18.
At the time that came out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She looks old for her age. But also, it was more like the style of dress and the hair.
Yeah, I think it's the haircut.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a momish haircut.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a real clash of time periods going on right now because James is rocking both a phone and a mathing calculator.
Oh,
to
no.
figure
Well,
this
this
out.
is an iPod Touch 6. So
Oh, excuse me.
I also got one of
Not
these,
a phone.
you know.
Boom, boom, boom.
Get it right.
But guys, do you have any pressing notes? I said Dapu is female forward because these dudes were trying to mansplain her fixing stuff. And he's like, you did it. You're the greatest mechanic in the world. He doesn't even double think. He's like, no, I know who I picked as a team.
He did remove all of his clothes and in front of her, though.
Speaking of, the monster gets hit by this noogie ray.
Yeah.
And he starts stripping like sensually, and he says, "Oh, just a peek." And
Just a peek.
I said, "That's me. That's how I would strip. Exactly how.
That's
I
how
would,
you do strip.
Yeah, baby.
I'm so hung up on the water and what its purpose was now.
I think maybe the hot spring itself from that hot
Because
spring.
he says that the hot spring makes people want to take off their clothes.
Right.
So maybe any
just-
hot springs.
Just from a writing standpoint,
Yes.
don't put him in the hot spring and then have him have to go back to get the water again.
But he was making the gun. So that's probably like
He's like, later I'll need water. No way for me to keep it for a minute.
Or he needed more water or fresh water.
Thank you. He needed more.
More. Okay, he ran out of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got 2 little arms.
All right.
Okay, so I have one more star note, but I think you kind of touched on this earlier. I was going to ask you, how would you morph bot this episode?
Well, I guess, inherently, it's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
It's about trying to get them to take their clothes off. I imagine an easy way to do it is, the person who comes up with the plan wants to do it to give them a cold, right?
Yeah.
But then everybody else is on board for the other reason.
Okay.
And you just kind of lean into that. And then you could probably even get into a little extra humor of the one person not getting it, eventually learning the rest of them are all creeps, and then not being on board as a villain. I wanted to give them all a cold so that we could steal something or whatever, but you guys are fucking monsters.
Oh, yeah, and then, maybe at the end when they cut him, he's just like, oh, that's when it clicks in his mind of like, oh, no, this wasn't for colds. I'm gonna bow out. You can murder me.
Yeah.
And when they spin around, they're puking in their helmets.
So this made me think of like the whole reason of like wanting to make people nude, I thought was like connected to Zonetta, like, because the guy, the consultant, like, was trying to get Zonetta to go to the spring in the previous episode into the hot spring to like get her nude, but then like they didn't follow up with that in this episode.
I think retroactively we can look at that as he wanted an excuse to go to the hot springs to see if it had this this active property within it to make this crystal, and he wasn't being a creep about it. He just needed an excuse or someone to go with to the hot spring. And hey, if you're going to see some skin, let's see Zonetta. You don't want to see crotch out of his little scuba suit.
One thing that I
disgusting belly button
was pretty interesting, and it was a very small thing, is that the monster branded his lab that he made in the woods. Like, it was a storefront you could go to, but he like put his logo up on top of it.
And that was a cool looking lab.
Yeah.
It would be cozy. Like, that's a nice winter cabin.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's nice and relaxed. You got any more notes, Nicole?
No.
Melzer.
Nope.
All right, so Melzer. Car magic. That's how they get their power on this show.
Something I hate.
And it's not that their powers are cars. It's that magic from the constellations. I know I said that wrong. Constellations. No, I probably said it right the first time. Stars that look like in shapes of cars. Star cars. They get their power from that. It's magic of cars. If you got power from an inanimate object or from anything, what would you want magic to deprive from? Mine was dead bugs because there's so many of them. Yeah, Nicole's was ass.
Derived?
Yeah,
deprived from, guys.
I want to deprive children and get their power.
Yeah, why not? But
an inanimate object or something, or like in the same way that cars are what give them their power.
Yeah, some people did cigarette smoke. My sister did baby magic. There's a lot.
I think sour Skittles is like the happiest thing I can think of, so I think I'd do that. If I could like somehow be some version of Popeye, but with sour Skittles, that would really make my life better.
So they have that changer, that chain, they lock that in. So would yours just be like a candy dispenser and you'd like pour it over your mouth?
Yeah,
and
like I'd unlock it and then it would just pour into my mouth.
Could it be just like a tiny vending machine?
Oh, wait, were you pitching like it locks onto my mouth like it's Bane's mask? I'm just constantly getting a little bit of Skittles and that's how I'm
let's
so strong.
do that.
Yeah, fuck it.
What I was going to say is like sour stuff makes you drool a lot. So like as you put the sour Skittles in your mouth, drool encases your body and that becomes your suit.
Ew.
Ooh, I can
but it's not like
that.
a goopy suit.
I always think
about
so
bad.
The feeling, like if I watch like a movie and I have like a huge thing of sour Skittles that like I've ruined the inside of my mouth.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just like so happy about it. Just like, yeah, that was a lot of sour Skittles.
And that could be
proud.
One of your what would your powers be?
I guess like a kind of like maybe like a Care Bear stare, but the effect of it would be I burn them away acid style. So like it looks like a rainbow coming out of my mouth.
Nice.
And then it's just melting acid
of
the sour Skittle.
Maybe your team is a Skittles team. So there's like berries and cream,
That's a Skittle?
Wasn't there? I'm a little lad who loves, or is that Starbursts? I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Yeah, maybe.
There was
I
a
have
creamy.
no idea.
There was that little lad with the bowl cut, and he was like,
No.
What if we went sour was the thing, and then you can get like the Nerds Rope, Sour Guy,
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kid.
Warheads would be like the 6th Ranger.
Oh, and that's the one, that's the wild card.
Yeah.
You know, that one's always running away on its own.
Yep.
It's a villain at first. Yeah, I like that.
Why wouldn't they just be different colors?
Or Skittles, we could each be a color.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shotgun green.
Oh, nice. Wait, is that what it's called?
Yeah. The flavors of sour Skittles are fucking intense. You got shotgun green. You got Shiv yellow.
Come on. We got a few more colors. Roy G. Biv.
Machete red.
What was that?
Machete red.
Machete red. I fucking love that one. Garrote purple.
Oh, nice.
I think is that everyone? Yellow.
Blue.
Is that, I don't think
Bombshell
there's
blue.
a blue. Is there a blue?
I think there is.
Green sour?
Oh,
I think
I
you're
don't
right.
know about sour.
No, I think there is a blue green sour, and that will be ball slapping blue.
Sack Tap Blue.
Sack tap blue.
Guys, we did it.
Woo!
Oh, wait. Are we doing improv? No, we're not doing an improv. It's too late to do
Okay.
that. Normally, we end every episode with an improv, but this episode went many directions.
Yeah. I didn't even get to learn about the dino hand job
Yeah.
next time.
Oh, I explained pretty much everything about it.
Oh, there wasn't more to it?
Yeah, a friend saw me get a hand job. We invited a friend to watch me get a hand job. That's the extra.
Yeah, that's where it's interesting.
Yeah, because he was like, didn't have a girlfriend, and we were like, yeah, man, you want to watch this?
And the internet existed, right?
In like RedTube was just forming when you could watch Open Your Eyes You Can't, those kind of like big dick porns, monster cock, like it was a fake penis that would then be used in the Ninja Turtles porn where they all surround in full costume, surround April O'Neil and just whip out these huge penises. They don't have sex with her. They just bukkake her. And it's just like just thick green semen.
There's some like Greek mythology that's like wrapped around the idea of like the quest for knowledge and finding true knowledge like melts you or like destroys the person who finds it. And sometimes I feel like when I ask like just like a little something, it happens. Like we just went through the history of monster cocks and weird porn.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I just got my face melted.
He just wanted to know about your dinosaur penal.
Oh, penal. Melzer, where would you like people to look for your stuff?
Yeah, if you would like to check out Todd Grobin's Going Away Party, which we talked about a bunch on this show, it's on YouTube. The channel is Channel Flux with 2 X's, but you can also just type in Todd Grobin's Going Away Party. It's the only Todd Grobin's Going Away Party that comes up.
Also, the only Todd Grobin out there.
Probably. There is a Josh Grobin, but no one's ever heard of him.
No. And that's Todd with 2 D's.
Todd with 2 D's.
Yeah. Ooh.
Channel Flux Fucks.
Channel Fucks.
Bro.
Yeah.
And if you got Amazon Prime, you can always watch The Street Wizard's Apprentice, which is another series we did with a lot of the same people, and I love it.
And then maybe if they're on Vimeo.
Yeah, you can check out Morph Bots, the bots that morph, which is very in line with the show, or the podcast that we're listening to right now. It is a spoof of Big Bad Beetleborgs where we use mostly the footage from the original show, and we re-edit it, redub it, and make it really fucked up.
Yeah, and it's freaking hilarious.
It's fucking great.
Nicole, what you got to plug?
Just darlinghomebody.com. And you can also now go to patreon.com/darlinghomebody to get some rad fucking stickers, which I have now decided are Patreon exclusive. So if you want it, you have to sign up for Patreon. That's the only way. Or like if I have stuff left over, I'll probably bring it to like events that I have a table at or whatever. But
And I'm so glad she said this into a microphone because you better believe this was like a 30-minute discussion she had going back and forth of like, what do I do?
well, I couldn't decide if I should like put the leftovers up in my like online store or if I should just make it exclusive.
Exclusives.
Because I don't know.
I say exclusives, and that's what she did.
And it's exclusives. We decided.
Guys, I would love to give a big shout out to our good friend Shane. He's a fan of Hit It and Crit It. He donated to help us get these windscreens that are on microphones. Yeah.
Didn't hear that at all at home.
No, they heard something, but it wasn't bassy at all. If you would like to donate,
trouble.
yeah, guys. If you would like to donate, it's late, guys, and hell is hot.
If
DMX.
you would like to donate,
Go to mlmpod.com/donate. Also, go there to find out about my other podcasts, such as This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, and Hit It and Crit It. Or if you'd like to download my rap music, which, as some have said, is better than it needs to be, go there to listen to Marshland Monster. You can download all of my CDs for free. You can also find that on SoundCloud, YouTube, or whatever. Speaking of YouTube, you better believe I'm back with Mostly Play and PlayStation. I'm doing Let's Plays. It's better quality, as a super rad intro now. For the first 2 weeks, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, Nicole is my guest. We're playing a PlayStation 1 game called Shadow Tower. It's very scary and very, 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 very difficult. Then guests we have lined up is we're playing Wheel of Fortune with the Hit It and Crit It boys. And then Sean Marciniak, he's coming over. We're playing Duke Nukem Forever. And Monster Rancher Hop About. You can find that on the Mostly Speaking Sentai YouTube channel. Links in the description. Just please like it, comment, subscribe, and tell a freaking friend about these podcasts. Melzer, as always, we love hanging out with you.
Thanks for having me on.
We found out that you're adopted. We didn't know that about you.
Found about your dinosaur wiener.
I could have swore you knew about that.
your
I
dino
feel like
dingus.
since I've met you, you say that about all shocking things you say to me.
Yeah. I thought you knew about, I was going to say, just giving someone drugs doesn't mean they're going to take it, because my brother did give me many sleeves of Coracetin to me and Dakota Rust, and we did not do them. We were like, this just seems like we're going down a bad path.
Would you take them?
We took them, kept it in our pocket, then I gave them back to my brother and said, I don't want this.
Noble.
No, you should have
That's like an
thrown
after-school
them
special.
away.
Hey, I wasn't thinking about my brother's health back then.
You were just a child.
Yeah, guys. I've been James.
I've been Nicole.
I'm Melzer.
Oh, and listen to...
I'm Todd Grobin.
Oh, I was going to say, and watch Todd Grobin's Going Away Party, and we've been Mostly Speaking Sentai. Bye-bye.
Got that pan, and that jiff, yeah, that jiff. Got them planners bout to nut. Peanut girl. Yeah, you see this girl be on that cover shit. Marvelous, her cartilage is filled up with some walnut shit. Yeah, it's peanut butter pussy time. She drinking my jizz with lemon lime. I always dine on peanut wine. Spread on bread, she's fucking fine. Yeah. She's got that pussy that'll turn you wild and diabetic. Got a tree nut allergy. Grab a medic when you spread it. Get an EpiPen cause you're prepping for when that peanut butter pussy anaphylactic. She's not gonna test you, straight up molest you. Getting protein like Hannibal Lecter. Peanut butter pussy, peanut butter pussy, cause it's sticky and good. Peanut butter pussy, peanut butter pussy, peanut butter pussy, cause it's sticky and good. Come here, girl, let me crack that shell to get to the nut. Sticky butt that makes you strut. Make my lunch with the crust cut. Butter up, munch on that muff. I snack so sloppy, got peanuts in my scruff. I can't get enough of a peanut butter stuffed cream puff. Peter Pan, man, I'm in a jam, goddamn. Give it some heat, make the oils excrete when I slather it on my celery and ham. Slide over here, girl, get to the peanut cracking. Got my cane and my nickel, gonna give that shell a smacking. Lick my pussy clean, boy, you better do it well. Like a plane, you lick the roof of your mouth and makes my penis swell. My clearest rules approval before I come to show and tell. This hasn't been a metaphor. I have peanut butter in my puss. In my puss, I have peanut butter. I have peanut butter in my puss. In my puss, I have peanut butter. I have peanut butter in my puss.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.